And we are back. So, Blackwall is pretty much the last person I will talk to, and after that, I promise we will go into the venture.
This is just... it's something to keep their hands busy. I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
What about the wardens?
The Grey Wardens are huge and important. You're part of that.
True, but without a blight on the horizon, everything the Wardens do feels like waiting. This, the Inquisition, is what matters now. And I'm grateful to be a part of it. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
Isn't it obvious?
Certainly who you follow defines who you are. It's not that complicated.
We're not all blessed with your quick wit. Personally, I'm glad I have any wit at all. It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I ever thanked him.
Grand Tourney?
What is this Grand Tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
So what happened?
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
Yeah, why would he help you?
He must have wanted something from you to help like that.
A pupil, a squire. Someone to teach and to mold. He saw my potential. When it was over, he offered to mentor me. To teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
Well, it all turned out.
You're here now. A Grey Warden. It worked out.
I suppose it did, didn't it? But I'm older. Hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
That's it?
Of all the things in the world, a demon who wears someone's face. I imagine it makes trusting others risky.
Yeah, but what's the life without risk?
Risk is what keeps life exciting, don't you think?
Until you lose. It's easy to speak well of trust when yours has never been misplaced.
Are wardens being corrupted?
Varric's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of wardens.
That could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
We need to find them.
If this is true, then all wardens are in danger. Even you. We'd better find your brothers.
I agree. If Hawk's given you an idea where to start, we should get moving immediately.
Yeah, thoughts on the Inquisition?
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
True.
What do you think of my advisors?
Cullen. He's got the look of a man who's been through too much. He's seen the best and the worst of humanity, and I think he still struggles with where that leaves him. Still, I trust him to watch my back.
Well, that's
We
it.
should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
Well, I actually think we can finally proceed with going somewhere. I know, guys, it is a lot of talking, but this is also a good part of it. You know, that's what it is all about. Talking with your companions, making bonds, that kind of stuff. So, without any other ado, let us go to the world map. And I know there are places, all of these new places unlocked, but I think I should stick with my initial plan to go to the Hollow Mire. And for that, I will take Blackwall. I will try his new abilities out. Also, I still wanna try Sarah out as an archer, and since it's not a dragon, let me still try Dorian, like he is the debilitator and the necromancer. Plus, there might be some interesting stuff like in between the talks, if you know what I mean. Hero of Ferelden, yeah, belong to the Arch Demon, Mantle of the Warden Commander, rebuilding Order of Ferelden. Her current whereabouts are unknown. Well, new place to explore, guys. New place to explore. I'm curious how that place might look like. If it would be any better to what I currently have seen in there.
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
Huh, why so?
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
Well, that's the fame for you.
Should I autograph something for him before he tries to behead me?
They think readings for the weak. You know, scholars, lowlanders, or legion peasants. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
Well, I'm not the biggest fan, if I can say so.
They're not on the list of my favorite monsters.
You'll want to stay out of the water, then. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the Fallow Mire. Make her willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
Well, what exactly you need this time? Yeah, report.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Okay, new rifts.
Should we look around?
Oh, I haven't found those at all. Well, let's see. Future's End. And here you go. The thing that I was looking for. Just look around the rocks. I guess that's why I should not probably use the horse for a little bit, unless I collect them all. So yeah, wow. I just saw an explosion right there. Well, I'd better be prepared for anything, pretty much. Alright, we got a new regions. Oh yeah, okay, so now that looks like some kind of swampy place which is just swarming with the undead to come for you.
Is that a beacon of some sort?
Well, Dorian, take your pick.
Look out!
Any more beacons, we could lure the undead onto solid ground. Might be a faster fight.
Keep an eye out for more then.
Alright then. Okay, now the hissing waste. Well, let's try to stay away from the water, just like that lady suggested. Well, if we can, that is. Got a crap load of stone. Oh dear.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Guys, I would really appreciate if you do something about it. Okay, so you are friendly. Just for just to look for selling. Ooh, bunch of elf fruits.
A place to set up camp, perhaps.
Well, it didn't take much longer, but there are only two of these places right there, and as you can see, that place is huge enough as it is.
No sign of the Avar who want to challenge me. Or the Inquisition's soldiers.
They better be fine. And the ones who took them, they won't be.
Okay, if that's the case, once again, it looks like we're just gonna stroll around the coasts. So I can actually draw the boundaries, and something tells me I have to use the horse really soon once again. Okay, I saw there was this marked location thingy. Nah, this is the petting dagger. Alright, I claim this cave to be mine, whatever it is. And the bear hides. Yeah. Once again, guys, it looks like unless there is something interesting, I might end up cutting things out there. And once again, there is the multi-layered exploration right there somewhere. Ah, no, it's just a random chest. Come on, move along. Yeah, so see, I have re-equipped Blackwall with as much of the guard making ability as possible. Oh, down, Lotus.
Look, signs of a plague.
A cheerful addition to any decent swamp. At least in the city you can find a decent healer. Out here you have what? Roots and berries?
No, you don't. What are those? Creature? Really? Quite a weird naming if you ask me.
Ooh, quite a smell.
Ugh, they're all slimy.
Well, duh, they are undead. What do you expect from it? And apparently I cannot use the horse in here.
Where
like,
do you get all your arrows, Sarah? You have hundreds.
From your arse, that's where.
My arse should open up a shop. It's apparently quite prolific.
You're not talking too much to each other, are you? Oh. Alright. Skywatcher?
So, you're Herald of Andraste. My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
Okay, what are you doing here then?
Why aren't you with the other Avar?
Trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it's like. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us? I don't know.
Well, those are fade rifts.
They're caused by the breach in the sky. It was some kind of magic gone wrong.
I know that, Lowlander. I'm talking about the Lady of the Skies. Do you not know her? Can't you see the warning she writes through the bird flocks in the air?
You use the patterns of flocking birds as an augury then?
We don't use them. They're sent. You see it, or you don't.
So why aren't you attacking?
I thought the Avar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rites to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do. I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
Are my missing people hurt?
The other Avar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Farewell then.
Watch the water.
Done.
Lady of the Skies, you can mend the gaps in the air.
There's a reason people have been following our herald.
Maybe you do get God's favor.
Alright, that wasn't that hard. This is the alright, more books, more enemies, and more loot. Well, right, let me just grab that real quick, defeat that enemy real quick, and no, I cannot just skip anything. And here is the ghoul beard. Like, this is one of the ingredients I actually needed for my potion upgrade. So see, looting pays off big times. But at any rate, guys, I will see you all in a sec.